and gentlemen, get ready for Lowcountry Lunatics with your hosts, Chef Giuseppe from Apostoli Specialty Foods and New York Nick. Two damn Yankees headed down south for the winter, but you just couldn't get them to leave. They're here to stay every Friday on the Lunatic Network.
Welcome back to Lowcountry Lunatics. This is episode 4. And before we get to the madness, I got to start with one thing: gratitude. You know, in my kitchen, every jar of sauce, every loaf of bread, every plate of pasta starts with a thank you to God, number one, and to the people who support us, to the ones who believe when the heat gets high. Gratitude, it's a secret ingredient nobody talks about, but you can taste it in every bite. Now, let's stir the pot. Let's talk to Mr. New York, Nicky T. Nick, tell us, what are you grateful for?
What is up, people? What is up, Chef Giuseppe?
Yes,
I will,
sir.
I will, I will share with the world. I've mentioned this before. You're going to hear me mention it again. The man I am today is not the man I once was, and it took me a long time to learn a bunch of very valuable lessons because the space between the left and the right ear, as my nonna would say, is cabaros. I'm cement-headed, thick-headed. I learn things the hard way, and I'll tell you, for me, unfortunately, one of the best ways for me to learn something is through pain.
Mm.
Through pain,
Ooh,
not
tell me
a
about it.
not a little bit of uncomfortable pain, not a little discomfort. I'm talking to get my attention. It has to be agonizing, excruciating pain. Because, like I said, I'm thick in the head, and I'm like, yeah, this ain't so bad. So, that being said, today, every morning, as soon as I open up my eyes, the moment I open up my eyes, I give a quick thank you. I look straight up and I say thank you. Then, because of the countless blessings that are in my life today, I am actually part of a little chat room, me and a couple of guys, and every morning we do a 5-point gratitude list. The minute we wake up, we do a 5-point gratitude list. And I'll share a couple of my this one I sent out this morning at 6:30 in the morning. And my number one was God bringing new people into my life.
Mm.
That was my number one gratitude this morning because I moved to Charleston 7 years ago. I didn't know anybody, no one. Today, with no exaggeration, if I run a chore, if I get gas, if I go to the market, if I go to church,
Mm-hmm.
I'll bump into dozens, plural, dozens of people. Nick, what's up? Good morning. How you doing? This, that, and the other thing. And you hear me kid and joke. It's just, listen. It's a blessing. It's a blessing to have this to be appreciated now. It wasn't that long ago. People didn't want to see me, Chef.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, man, like when you came down, from New York, were you empty at that time? And then when you got down here, did your life start getting full, or did it take a little while before that community was built up?
Those no, there. I had no community. I burned. People who understand the language I'm speaking
Mm.
will get the fact when I say I burnt everything to the ground. I burnt it to the ground. I was running on self-will. I was
Mm.
running fueled by selfishness, self-seeking. How does Nick benefit from whatever's going on? Don't care about you. How do I get what's in your pocket into my pocket? Um, and as a result, I had traded. People say I lost. Oh, I lost my job. I lost my house. I lost my family. I didn't lose anything. I traded it. I traded
Right,
everything for to be straight up with you. I traded everything for that next drink or that next drug.
right. Mm.
It was either the
Damn.
next drink or the next drug. And I said, whatever I got, whatever I'm holding, okay, I will give this up for another
Yeah.
another high, another buzz.
Right.
And I don't live like that today. And then people go, well, Nick, how'd you do it? And my answer is, I didn't do it. I didn't do it. He did it.
That's
He,
right.
the Alpha
Amen.
and the Omega, he did it.
Hmm.
And what I finally did was let him in.
And now, when you started taking interest in other people, right? You said you were self-centered and all that stuff. Was it then when you started taking a genuine interest in others that you started feeling the gratitude, or did the gratitude come before you took an interest in other people?
It it was first of all, gratitude is not something I was accustomed to. This was a brand new emotion and experience for me. Um, and I had to learn in order to be forgiven, I have to forgive. In order to be loved, I have to love.
Hmm.
And again, these were lessons that took a long time to. This is a cinder block what y'all are looking at right here, and it took a moment, but once a drop a drop of water got in, very quickly the
Started
floodgates
softening,
opened, and
right?
I'll tell you what the motivation was the unarguable results. The results were palatable. The results were obvious.
You couldn't deny
Um,
it.
undeniable positive. In fact, the reason Chef Giuseppe and I are doing this thing right now is a result of me making changes in my life. Um, I joked earlier that had Chef Giuseppe and New York Nikki T met 5 years ago, 10 years ago,
Oh man,
it
trouble, trouble,
look.
danger. Hide your kids, hide your wife.
Here's the danger, Will Robinson. I don't know who
Right.
gets that reference. I have no
Warning,
clue who gets
warning,
that.
warning.
Warning,
Yeah.
warning. That is.
Houston, we have a problem.
Yeah, had Chef Giuseppe and I crossed paths. I'll even say between 5 and 10 years ago, we would have hung out.
Yeah,
Uh,
we would have hung out for
we would have
sure.
hung out. It would have been. It wouldn't have been pretty at all.
We
You
both
know.
would have needed bail money. That's for sure.
So okay, so yes, today my
Hey.
life is today my life is filled with nonstop gratitude and appreciation. In fact, when people say, "Hey Nick, how you doing?" I go, "I'm grateful and I appreciate everything."
Hmm.
Like literally everything. You know what my expectations are? Zero. My expectations are zero. You know why they're zero? Because anything that comes my way is a gift. Anything
Yeah,
that comes, if I start the day and I go, I'm expecting this, I'm starting to get warmed up. If I expect this and I expect that, and blah, 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 and then it doesn't hit my expectations. Now what am I? Now I'm
you're
disappointed.
disappointed,
Now I'm
ungrateful.
disappointed. If I keep
Yep.
my expectations low to zero, people, low to zero, and you give me, I don't know, a slice of mediocre pizza. I'm just saying. You know what?
Yeah,
It's a slice of pizza I didn't have 6 minutes ago, and I'm gonna
that's
go.
right. Yeah.
This is delicious. Thank you for
Hmm.
this. As opposed to picked on the pizza and what is this? Like
Yeah.
it's a mindset, and it didn't happen overnight, and it did not happen overnight.
Yeah.
I've been on both sides of this fence, and I'm going to stay here now. I'm going to stay on this
And a
side.
lot of work. And listen, action is the magic word, right? You had to take some actions and do a lot of work to get to where we're at right now. I know I did. What's that routine look like for you?
Again, for those who understand the language Chef Giuseppe and I are talking, it's a program of rigorous, strenuous action. It is. I only needed to change one thing. You know what that one thing was?
I
Everything.
do. That's right.
Everything. I needed to change everything. And that is intimidating. And it can also be overwhelming if you start
Yeah.
to think about that. That enters your head and you're like, this is an insane undertaking. So what you do is you don't look at the whole mountain. You look at the one step in front of you. And I just look
And you
down
don't
and I
do it
go,
alone.
once, no, wait. Say that again, Chef.
And you don't do it alone either.
No, no, you do no. This journey takes place with a fellowship that I did not even know existed. I am surrounded now by a
Same.
network of men, literally surrounded by a network of men. And we all, every single day, check in with each other every single morning. You good? Everybody good? You good? I'm good. God bless. You need me? I'll see you
Right.
later. And we see each other throughout the day. We see each other throughout the week. It is people, you do not have to go through this alone. You do not have to go through it alone.
It's a
Again,
network.
it's it's here's I'll wrap all this up now with this. I don't want to eat too much. I don't want to eat into too much of this. How does New York Nikki T know it works? You're looking at it. Here's the results. It
Yeah.
works. If it could save my soul, literally, and I'm not talking religious. You didn't hear me say Jesus. You don't hear me say Muhammad. You don't hear me say Allah. You don't hear me say any of that. But if that's but if you say it, that's okay.
Yeah.
I keep it
Amen.
I keep it big.
Personal
I
and
I
big.
I,
Yeah.
I, I keep it. I just say God. He who has created everything, like everything, like
Universal.
what I look out the window and whatever I see out there, if I see a tree, a house, a car, the resources came from somewhere. If you keep going backwards, they came from somewhere. So whoever figured out, let me plant this first tree. Let me put this
Yeah.
oil in the ground. Whatever, you know what I mean. Wherever this came
Yeah. Right.
from, well, whoever
Yeah.
figured out to have just enough acorns to feed every squirrel in the world, whoever figured this out, it wasn't
Yeah.
me. And believe it or not, if you put me on the team to figure it out, you know I'm gonna mess it up. I'm gonna screw it up.
Definitely. Definitely. We have so much in common, man. And it was like a result of you just doing the next right thing. You showing up at that place. I got to hear your story, and I was like, instantly, bam, that's my guy. Like, where the hell have you been my whole life? It's like we're cut from the same cloth. Just you
Really
know,
quick, you know what? And Pete, I get DMs, I get emails, I get texts, and people go, how much time you guys work on this? I go, people, look, you think this is literally, again, Chef Giuseppe shoots me a text. I had to kick Mrs. Nikki T out of the home office. I had to kick her out. I said, we're going live in 3 minutes. And she goes, what are you talking about? And I went, I don't know. I got no clue what we're talking. I don't know. So I kick her out of the
we're
home
just
office, and she's the one with a real job. She's got the real job. I'm just shooting the shit. Me, two paisans
this
shooting the shit.
right. This ain't even work. This ain't work. Like this is we get to do this shit. I'm having a blast, man. I'm so glad that we started this. And we didn't really. It was just like the idea came inspired. I ask in the morning for inspiration and guidance and direction, and then bam, this shows up. It's like, man, what a gift.
A mutual friend of Chef Giuseppe's in New York, Nick. I'm up in Columbia, South Carolina. And he literally grabs me in a parking lot. And he goes, I need you to talk in front of a room full of people. I didn't say when. I didn't say where. I didn't say how. I said one thing. I said, yes. That's all I
Yes,
said.
that's it.
I said, I need you. I need you. And I didn't ask what the topic was about. Because,
Blind.
but there's a reason. Because I keep saying this. My life is so blessed right
Mm,
now that I
yeah.
have to give it away. It's too, you understand? I got to people. I got to give it. It's good. Life is good. You're talking to somebody who was suicidal. Not that I was gonna put a 9 to my head. No, no, no. My plan was I was gonna drink and drug myself to death. That was my plan.
Yeah.
That was my plan, people. That
Yeah.
was my best thinking. I'm gonna drink and drug myself to death. And I would have missed out on these glorious gifts all day,
And
every day. So
and we
mutual
would have
friend
missed
of the
out.
chef, mutual friend of Nikki T and the chef grabs me in a parking parking lot up in Columbia, South Carolina, and goes, I need you to do this thing. I went, I'm there. I said, shoot me the details. I clear my schedule. I'm there. I go to the thing. I talk about whatever I was asked to talk about. I give it my best. Like every day, I give it my best. And Chef Giuseppe's in the audience. He's sitting in the room. And as soon as I finish, as soon as I shut my mouth, which that's hard for me to shut my mouth. As soon as I got quiet for 30 seconds, Chef Giuseppe would Nick, and we shake hands, we exchange phone numbers, and this was like what, a month
3 weeks
ago?
ago.
Like a
A month ago, yeah.
So listen, I don't want to hear there's no God. If you want to go through life, there's no God. Okay, I'm not gonna sit here and convince you otherwise. I used to think there
Yeah.
was no God. People,
Same.
there is a God, and He is
And listen,
good. Let Him in. Just let Him in. Watch what happens. That's
and
all
I,
I'm
I
gonna tell you.
another thing too, like I used to think when I was suicidal, I was thinking like the world would be better off without me because I'm hurting
Yeah.
everybody around me, but they don't understand me. It's like I'm just better off to check out and you guys will be good. But like if we either of us had done that, we would be depriving those people of the people we are now. Like the people that they get to see living, you know, the way we're living now. It's like, we would have robbed them more than we already were,
I
you
told you
know?
I would literally pickpocket you. I would literally take your wallet. I would take your wallet out of your back pocket while I'm patting you on the shoulder, going, "What's up, brother?" And then you go like this,
Mm-mm.
"I can't find my wallet," and I'd be like, "Come on, let me help you look for your wallet. Your wallet is in my pocket, but I'm gonna help you look for it." That was,
Right.
and listen, that's it's not even an exaggeration. Sadly, that's not an exaggeration. It's not.
Hey, can I take a minute and do a little tribute for our co-host here, Nikki T?
Yeah,
Check
I
this
woke up
out.
feeling
Put this together.
grateful, thankful, everything that I prayed for came so. I be feeling so grateful, got me feeling so grateful.
Doesn't that make you happy, bro? Doesn't that just make you happy?
Well, I'm gonna
That's
tell you,
cool.
I don't see nothing. I just heard the music. I'm dancing in my chair.
You didn't
I
see it?
I didn't see anything. I didn't see the intro. I didn't see the opening intro, and I didn't see that
Really?
either just now. I just heard the
I wonder.
music, so I said, "Fuck it, I'm
I'm,
gonna dance."
and we're gonna have to talk to her. We're gonna have to talk to our producer.
Oh, and speaking of which, anybody out there want to be a producer of Low Country Lunatics?
Hey,
That if
sign him
you
up.
anybody out there wants to be a producer of Low Country Lunatics, what's our email, bro?
Lowcountrylunatics at Gmail.
Yeah, okay, there you go. It's that easy. Lowcountrylunatics at gmail.com. Uh, we're gonna pay you in gratitude and appreciation and
So,
maybe a jar of Apostioli tomato sauce.
yep,
Uh,
and maybe some coupons. Coupons off a pack
oh,
of
you got
cigarettes. We got all kinds of stuff.
you you might get a coupon, you might get a bag of seeds to
A dollar
plant your
scratch off
garden.
ticket. You
You
like the
could
gamble? I got some scratch offs.
you could get a River Dogs ticket. I mean, that's crazy now.
Hey,
I mean, we don't
it's
know.
possible.
We don't. I don't know what we got to give away until I go into my inbox and go, "Oh, look what we got today."
Look at it. It's a balloon.
But seriously, anybody out there interested in helping produce a
Yeah, sponsors
show, a
too.
segment? Dead serious, people. Get in
Potential
touch with us.
sponsorships too. Like we could run ads on this thing too. It's like that is coming. We could do more commercials and stuff like that. We're very capable over here.
Listen, get us while we're dirt cheap.
Right, dirt cheap. Yeah,
Because once this show takes off, you know how that works. Once we get
yeah.
representation,
It's supply and demand. Right,
because
right.
we're gonna get representation.
Got to. It's getting
my
serious. I mean,
my
we're
wife,
laughing our ass
my
off. It's
wife's gonna
serious.
represent us. She already told us.
Yeah.
Don't
Oh
mess
man,
with Mrs. Nikki T. She don't fuck around.
she's a saint. I tell you what.
Listen,
Both
everybody,
our wives.
pray for her. She lives with me. Pray for that woman. She has to share a house with me. So pray for that girl. All
Man,
right.
our saints. Our wives are saints for real. Like,
My
God bless them.
my wife doesn't know that other guy. She never
Yeah.
met that guy, and I am going to do everything in my power to make sure she never meets that guy. She never met him.
I wish I could say the same, man. You know, my wife, my poor wife, had to pull Xanax out of my mouth while I'm drinking. Like stop me in my tracks a number of times. God used her to stop me. And thank God. Thank God.
Yes,
Yeah,
he did.
it's
Yes, he
heavy.
did.
It's some heavy shit. All right, so we're back on, and let's hit this here. Nick, what do you think of this here? What's your take?
Wait, let me look at this.
Want me to play it
Put that
again?
back.
Put it again.
Put that back up. Let me get one more look at that quick. Wait a second.
What is going on with these
Okay,
people and
listen,
this filters and this bullshit?
listen, people, the the filters, these filters where you're pushing it to the limit and then you're going beyond with the filters. First of all, we know you're using filters. You know you're using filters. If you're north of like 40 years old, you we know that that's not what you look like. How about let's stop a little bit? All right, you already us men. I got listen, you ladies too. I'll get there. I don't want to pick on just one of us. I'll pick on every. I'm an equal opportunity pick on you.
Yep. Yep.
I'm gonna start with you ladies. God bless you, ladies. So I was single long time. I was married in the mid late 90s. I got divorced 2001, and then I was single for like 20 years, people. So I did dating apps,
Mm.
New York City dating apps. New York City, 10 million people in New York City. There are a lot of people on a dating app in New York City. Now, as a guy, trust me, I'm gonna flip it. Don't worry, I'm not just picking on the girls. As a guy, we're visual. We're visual. You write this
Facts.
whole big long thing on the dating app. I don't read it. I don't read it. You can literally write, I am a man. But if I like the picture, I swipe right. I go, oh, looks good. Swipe right. And you can say, but I'm a dude. I didn't read that. I just look at the picture. Oh, good looking girl. Swipe right. So when when you apply these filters, and then we actually meet.
And
Because I'm one of these guys, I don't want a text buddy. When I was single, I am not single.
she looks like Barbie on the app. She looks like Barbie on the app. You get to meet her, and she's Godzilla.
Okay, I didn't say that. Chef Giuseppe said it. And I'm going to go back to saying, people, I am so happily married. And I'm not
Same.
just, it's not because she's hovering over me with a rolling pin. She's not. But she might be in
She
the other
might.
room. So I got to be careful what I say. No, seriously, I'm very happily married. And I met my wife on a dating app. That's how we met.
Wow.
But when we showed up at the coffee shop, I ain't naming names. The coffee shop wants to endorse the show. I'll name a name.
Yeah, right.
Until then, it's a coffee shop. I ain't giving it away, people. So when we met for coffee, our first date, I said, "Oh, you look like the picture in your profile." And if I said, "Do I look like my picture?" She said, "Yes, you look like your picture." Now, girls, women, and the guys, but I'm gonna do the girls first. If I if your picture looks like whatever it looks like, then I actually show up. And you in real life are 45 years older than the picture and 65 pounds heavier than the picture.
It's a no.
What do you think I'm gonna do? What do you think? We're gonna meet and I'm instantly gonna fall in love with you, or I'm gonna go, where's the girl in the picture and who are you?
What'd you
Because
do with her?
I'm here to see this person in the picture. And who are you? Well, that's me, but it's B, and it was this and that. And I go, no. That's called false advertising. And you used to be able to be legally prosecuted for that. You can't say I'm selling a red Porsche, and then you go to the dealership and it's a purple IKEA. You know what I'm talking about? You can't. That's not how that shit works, people. That's not how you. And then you show up at the dealership and you go, "Well, I came here for the Porsche Carrera, but I'll take this Hyundai. Yeah, why not?" No,
No,
that's not
it's
how it
bad
works.
business. It's
No,
bad business.
no. So the Danny Trejo picture, if you want to throw it up one more time,
Hey, why not?
people, don't do that. That's do not do that. And then oh wait, I'm gonna keep going. See, now I'm gonna keep going. Now on social media, forget the dating apps. On social media, ladies, after you do these thousands of filters on your face, and you know it ain't you. You go, it's kind of you, and then you go past the line, and then I don't know who the F it is. And you post the picture, and you get 300 likes and heart emojis and thumbs up. You ever notice who's liking the woman's picture? It's other women. Did you ever notice that? It's not the guys. We're not, because we go, that ain't what you look like. Because we're
No,
guys.
some guys are.
It's all the
Hey,
other women.
some of them fall for it though, man. I've seen guys commenting like, and I'm like, it's clearly fake. It's
Bro,
clearly
bro,
AI.
if you're over the age of 26 and you're still getting catfished, I don't know what to tell you. You better email me offline privately, and
We'll
I'll
talk.
give you
Yeah, we'll
lessons.
talk.
We're gonna talk man to man, because obviously you didn't have an adult male figure in your life to teach you how, what's called the old bait and
The
switch.
fugazi, the
Bait
fugazis.
and switch, people. Don't put a picture where you look like you're 35 and you're a size 4 in the picture, and I show up and you're 72 and you're a size 23. Done.
It's
That
over.
ain't gonna work with me.
Nah.
With me, it ain't gonna work. Well, first of all, I'm happily married. Did I mention how happily married I am?
Hey, I can't wait till we go to this baseball game. I'm going to see the River Dogs. That's gonna be awesome. My wife
Wait,
is looking forward to it.
now that I'll plug. Here
There
in
we go.
Charleston,
Yeah,
we got a stadium that we lovingly and affectionately call the Joe. The Joe, it's this beautiful outdoor minor league baseball stadium. It is gorgeous.
it is.
And the hometown Charleston team called the Charleston River Dogs. Charleston River Dogs were somehow nice enough. The Lunatics here, Chef Giuseppe, New York, Nikki T. We got 4 tickets to the River Dogs
We
game.
did
Shout out.
today.
I
Just got
told you, we
today.
open up our email and we go, hey, look at
There it is.
that.
Yep. Hey, you want to know something cool?
So
I performed at River Dog Stadium twice. In the breezeway there, when I was just an acoustic artist. And then I've never been to a real game until about 2 months ago. I was there for 10 minutes, and this storm from hell came out of nowhere. They had the tarp going, and it was blowing in the wind. They couldn't hold it down. I mean, it was crazy. It was coming down. So we left.
it's something else. If you're not familiar with the Charleston weather, it first of all, your weather app on your phone,
Don't work.
that's
It
useless.
don't
Throw
work.
that in
Yeah,
the
no.
garbage.
Mm-mm.
That's complete. I ride motorcycles, so I take out my weather app and it goes beautiful afternoon, sunny and 78 degrees, and then I go from here to 15 feet over there, and I get caught in a biblical Old Testament downpour. And I go, but the weather app, while I'm getting rained on, the weather app goes, a beautiful day today, sunny and
Yeah.
blue skies.
Yeah, you can't take their word for it. You're gonna go outside and look.
And I'll tell you something else. If I'm on this side of the street and Chef Giuseppe's on that side of the street, he could be getting poured on, and I'm bone dry. And I'm going across the street, bro, because I'm on this side of the street. It's not raining over here. That's the honest to God weather in this
Yeah,
town, and
wild.
I've grown to love it. I'm used to it
Me
now.
too. It's like surprise. You don't know what you're gonna get
And the temperature could change 30 degrees. The temperature could go up and down
in
in
20
either
minutes.
direction, 30 degrees. You don't know.
Right. Don't plan your day around the weather. You can't do it. You can't do it.
I forgot what we were talking
I don't
about.
know, man.
River Dogs.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, listen, what's the show about? This is what the show is about. It's about going to Sunday dinner with a bunch of Italians. If you've never been to an Italian Sunday dinner, this is basically what it's about. We're all going to yell and scream at each other. We're going to talk about 57 different topics. Maybe I'm going to listen to this guy. Maybe I'm going to listen to that guy. Maybe we're going to argue.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Somebody's getting offended. But it's okay because
You
it's
get
love.
offended for like 3 seconds.
Yeah.
You get offended for 3 seconds. You go like you give them one of these, and then you pass the sausage, and
Right.
then you're happy, and everybody's good again. You go, Brajol, Do you people know what a braciole is? I bet you
Mm.
don't know what a braciole is. I got that's another episode. New York Nikki T is gonna make a braciole. I'm gonna show you what's
Hey,
up
that
with a
food.
braciole.
Let me play that Nikki T video again real quick because you missed it.
Those are every dish, every dish
Oops, I did it.
in this video is a homemade New York Nikki T in my kitchen.
It looks
That
fantastic, bro.
is me.
That's like gourmet. It looks
Me.
gourmet.
I learned how to cook in the seventh and the eighth grade is when I started to learn how to cook. I worked for a tiny little Italian specialty store in Brooklyn, New York. I was a stock boy, and the kitchen was I don't know, maybe 6 feet by 3 feet. That was the whole kitchen. And if two people were in there,
Yeah,
like
you
this.
couldn't breathe.
And I was in the seventh grade. I must have weighed 46 pounds on a good day in the seventh grade because we were poor.
Yeah,
I'll get into that another time. So I learned how to cook. I asked the owner of the store. I said, "Teach me how to cook." And I was, you just chop onions and garlic all day. That's
yeah,
it.
yep.
But I learned how to cook.
Yeah, I woke up feeling grateful, thankful. Everything that I prayed for came so. I be feeling so grateful. Got me feeling so grateful.
Gratitude,
Yeah, I woke
appreciation. God is good.
Amen.
I'm back on that again.
That's what it's all about.
I'm gonna keep circling, my brother. I'm gonna keep circling back to that, Chef.
Absolutely. Yeah. Please. I mean, looking at those dishes, it's like, I want to sit at a table. I want to sit at a table with a big family. I miss those
We
days.
will. We're gonna do it. We're gonna listen. You know what? There's the family you're born into, and then there's the family we create.
Right.
There's the family we create. And now I'm so looking forward to the four of us going to the
Me too.
game. We're gonna all sit at the table. I already had you in the backyard. We had cigars already. Me, you. We
Danny,
had South Canada's own
South
Danny
Canada.
M came over.
Hey,
South
I
Canada.
talked to him today, by the way. I talked to him today. He's all jacked up, man. He's ready. He's ready. He said, "Go, green light. Get the jalapeno
Yeah.
honey."
People, you gotta try. You gotta try this jalapeno honey. There's a segment somewhere. We got segments.
Yeah.
We'll run it. I meet Danny M 5 years ago, 4 years ago. I told you I came to Charleston. I didn't know anybody. I met Danny M 5 years ago, and he goes to me because I don't hide it. He goes, "You're from New York." I went, "Yes." He said, "Where are you from?" I said, "I'm from Brooklyn." He goes, "I'm from New York too." I said, "Oh yeah, where?" He goes, "Like Syracuse or Albany or some shit." He said. I went, "That's not New York. That's South
South
Canada.
Canada,
That's South Canada. If you ain't from the Bronx, Queens,
Manhattan,
Manhattan, Brooklyn, or Staten Island, if you ain't from and you listen,
the
if you're
boroughs.
from Long Island, maybe
Let you slide.
I'll give you half a nod. If you're from Long, I'll give you like, maybe. All right. But if that's it, if you ain't from there, if you're north of Yankee Stadium, you're from South Canada. That's where you're from.
Hey, I got a speeding ticket in Schenectady, New York.
Schenectady, yeah,
About the
Schenectady,
Canadian
yeah.
border. It's like 10 minutes from the Canadian border.
Although I will tell you, if you've never
Oh, it's
been to
beautiful.
the Hudson River,
Mm.
the Hudson River. Remember when they used to say, "We're going to send you up the river"? That's an old expression. You're going to
Yes.
jail. We're
Yeah.
going to send you up the
Yes, send
river.
you up the
You watch
river.
the old gangster movies. Well, the river is the Hudson River, and it was sending you up the river to the jails, to the prisons. However, the Hudson River is beautiful.
Yeah.
It is. It is gorgeous. When you gotta get a little north of the
Does
city
that run
center.
into the Adirondacks and all that? Is that the same river?
New York State is the Adirondack Mountains. They're stunning.
Yeah.
But that's New York State. That's like New York State.
Yeah.
That's
It's
not
not the
New York
city. No.
City.
Mm.
This is two different universes,
Yeah,
people. New
right.
York City and New York State, two different universes. It's not the same thing. And listen, the New York City I grew up in doesn't exist anymore. I don't even want to get started on that. I got buddies. I got really good friends, obviously, still live in New York City. And they're already like, "Nick, get me on the show so I want to tell you what they're doing in New York City." I'm like, yeah, tell me.
Hey,
Tell me what they did to this beautiful city.
so you're a Mets fan, right? I saw you with a Mets hat the other night.
Yeah.
So listen to this.
Go ahead.
Uh, Jamie Trichetti from Goodfellas Business Services. He's pitching this farm idea. Guess who he got in front of? And I don't know what's going to happen. Okay, this is pure
You want me to
speculation.
drop names?
I'm gonna drop a name. He's not a Met. You're gonna hate this guy. You're gonna hate this guy. A Rod is getting the pitch. You know, Alex Rodriguez. Yeah,
Alex Rodriguez.
I said, Jamie, if he says yes, I will throw out all my other team hats. I will never wear another hat besides a Yankee hat. Although A Rod was a Texas Ranger at one time too, I think.
Do you know now? Now the whole people. This is the first time I heard it too. Do you know now the whole thing comes together? Do you know A Rod played on the River Dogs
No
for
way.
like 2 games?
No shit. Wow.
Dude,
That's
people, somebody
crazy.
Google this. Will our future producer, who I currently don't know,
Hey Jeff, could you
whoever's going
grab
to be
that
the
clip?
producer at Low Country Lunatics, could you please confirm what I just said? That A Rod played.
We need fact check. Somebody fact check us here. Yeah,
We
that's
need a
crazy.
producer, people.
I know we do. We do. Hey, I got my boy Joseph out in Africa, but I kind of wanted somebody here. I think Joseph will do all the promotion and stuff like that. He is
It's
fantastic with
going to
that.
happen. It's
Yeah,
going to happen. We're going to get somebody.
it's attraction, right? We're doing all this stuff, and we don't know.
God is good. We're going to get somebody.
Yeah.
In the meantime, you got the two cousins, and a lot of opinions.
The- a
A lot of
a lot
opinions.
of ideas too. I mean, the wealth of ideas that we come up with, like our creativity. I gotta say, it's a beautiful thing to have somebody to bounce things off of. Like we work well together, and it's
Okay, so we had nothing. We didn't know what we were going to talk about.
no.
We just been recording for 40 minutes, and then the segment before this one we recorded for 20 minutes. We just bullshitted for an hour, people.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show. This is what you get.
Welcome to the show. Wait till we start getting live calls on the
I
air.
know,
Forget
man.
it.
Oh man.
Also, people, please ask Chef Giuseppe, New York Nick. Ask us anything. I keep saying it. I mean anything. Ask us anything. I don't care. Ask me about politics in the Middle East. I don't know if I'm going to answer you, but you could ask me. You could ask me anything. I don't know. Maybe I'll answer. I don't know.
We know a little bit about a lot of things, so I mean, there's any topics on the table.
That we know a little bit about a lot of things. That I like. I like that very much. But when it comes to food, I know food. You want to talk food?
Right.
Talk food. Italian food.
Italian food.
Italians taught the world how to eat. Uncle Junior said that. Uncle Junior said
That's the
that.
truth.
Italians taught the world how to eat.
I'm grateful to be an Italian. We got spoiled with the kind of food we got to eat. You know what I mean? Like, I don't see that like affinity for food like you do in an Italian family. Maybe I'm just blind. Maybe I haven't spent enough time in other cultures, but I mean,
I'll listen. I'll even say I'm probably very biased when it comes to food.
yeah,
But the Italian culture, like the way I grew up, I told you, Nonna and Nono came from the motherland. They came from Napoli, came
yep,
from the old country, and they brought that with them. So my mom's first generation American. I'm second generation American. I grew up in a very insulated
right,
Italian
same.
section of Brooklyn. Very insulated. Now, listen, New York City is very, very, very diverse,
It is.
extremely diverse. But it's like a checkerboard. It's like a checkerboard.
You got
Like, here's your
quadrants.
Polish neighborhood.
Yep,
Here's your Latino neighborhood. And even in the Latino neighborhood, they break it down. Here's your Dominicans. Here's your
yep.
Colombians. Here's your Puerto Ricans. It's not just Latino. They break it down even further.
Hmm.
So I grew up in a very, very Italian chunk neighborhood. Proud people, proud culture.
Yep.
We preserved our culture and our heritage. Your mom wanted you to marry an Italian girl. I did not marry an Italian girl, but my mom really wanted me to marry an Italian girl. And that was a big deal. That was a big deal. Both my parents are Italian. All four of my grandparents are Italian. So we of that tight knit culture. That's like we're like a rare breed. We're on the endangered
Yeah,
species list.
right.
Yeah,
Yep, yeah. My last name's
there's
Gallagher,
not a
like,
lot
right?
of us left now because cultures. Every generation, the cultures mix more and more and more. Now, maybe some people think that's good. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I know how I grew up, and I wouldn't change it. I wouldn't change a thing. I wouldn't change a thing.
Yeah, see the women in my family, the matriarchs were all from the motherland, you know, and then the men were all, you know, Irish, Scottish. So we got the mez and mez thing going on, you know. And you know,
Men's and
but
men.
so the neighborhood I grew up in was primarily full-blooded Italian, but then you had like pockets within that section of the Irish Italian. That was most common. If they're going to be mixed, it was Irish and Italian, from what I've seen.
In New York City. Now, when I say New York City, people think Manhattan. I just told you what New York City is: Brooklyn, Queens, the Bronx, Manhattan, and Staten Island. Manhattan's only 1/5 of
Right,
New York
the
City,
five
but
boroughs.
the whole world goes to Manhattan, and Manhattan go to Brooklyn. So anyway, a very very popular marriage, an extremely popular union where I grew up is Italian Jewish.
Okay.
Very, very popular. New York City, lot of Jewish, lot of Jewish culture, rich Jewish heritage, a lot of Italian culture. And honestly, if you don't know what they're wearing around their neck, like either the cross or the Star of David,
Right.
or if you don't see this, you have a hard
You don't know
time
the
telling us
difference.
apart.
Right. Right. Yeah.
If I take you to a Jewish wedding, or if I take you to an Italian wedding, and I don't tell you what it is, the reception, the party,
Yeah.
you're like, "This is fucking great, man." It's the same thing.
Yeah.
It's almost identical, people.
Mm,
It's almost identical.
that's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
See, I like
Oh,
this.
I'm not talking about
The
the
ceremony.
very traditional
Yeah. Right.
religious.
That's different.
That's a little different. I'm talking about what I call the New York City Jewish sect, like the New York, you get what I'm
The
saying?
reception part of it, right? You're talking about the reception, the
Just like
party.
just like New York City Jewish people, like guys, girls. Listen, I'm not boasting. I dated the whole lot of New York City Jewish girls. And thank you. Thank you, ladies.
You learned a lot, didn't you? You learned a lot.
I
They
did.
probably learned more.
I know how to curse you out. I know how to curse all the curse words in Yiddish.
Really?
I know all
Wow.
and the Jewish holidays. Listen, let's be honest. Some of their moms weren't so happy they brought me home for Yom Kippur and Rosh Hashanah. I mean, let's be honest.
They're
Listen. I
shocked.
ate good. It's good.
Yeah.
The seders were good. I enjoyed it. I like culture. I like history. I like that stuff.
Yeah, me too.
I like protocol.
Yeah.
I'm old world. I'm an old
And
world
traditional, right? You
gentleman.
like the traditions.
Yes,
Yeah, me
I'll
too.
say it again. I'm on the endangered species list. People, I opened the passenger door for my wife.
Mm.
She don't touch the door. If it's raining out, she don't get out in the rain. I drive the car as close as possible to wherever we're going, get her inside as quickly as possible. I get soaking wet. That's my job. I'm the man. That's my job. And I see these guys, these younger guys. I told you, if you're born after the line for me is 1980. The line for me is before 1980, then after 1980, I go, and then after 1995,
Forget about it.
I don't talk to you.
Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah.
Because you talk to me about pronouns and your feelings, I'll be straight up. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit about pronouns. I don't give a shit about your feelings. I don't care.
Can't.
Straight up.
Yeah.
And if I just hurt your feelings, I don't care. How about that?
Doesn't make you a bad guy. Doesn't make you a bad person. But yeah.
No. And there are women who truly appreciate a gentleman.
Yeah.
A gentleman.
Chivalry ain't dead.
Yeah. I'm going to ask you, when I go to the restroom, I go, I need to go to the restroom. Is that I do this still to my wife. We're married. I go to ask her.
Yeah.
I go, babe, I got to go to the restroom. You good for a couple minutes? And if she says no, I don't go. I go, all right.
It's consideration.
What's wrong? And then I look around the room. I go, why no? Who?
It's just that gentleman type of consideration for the woman. You know what I mean? They're special.
It's how I was raised. It's how I saw my uncles. My grandmother's 1 of 13 people.
Wow.
My grandmother's 1
Same.
of 13. Yep. And then they all had kids, and then they all had kids.
That's a big ass family.
That's a big family.
That's big.
That's a big family. And you just as a kid, as a little kid, like you just watch. You watch how the
observe.
Men, you observe as a child, and the men had roles. Like they had had what they did, and the women had what they did, and nobody got upset.
Yeah.
It's not nobody's like, well, a woman could do what a man could do, and and I'm listen. You know what? That's
And
not true.
until the people
And
get
that's a
hammered.
whole nother show.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to argue with you. That's not true.
And
It's not,
until people got
bro.
hammered. Once they started getting hammered and the drinks were flowing, then it's chaos. There's some kind of explosion coming.
Well, we Italians are very passionate people. Extremely
Disclaimer.
passionate
We got to
people
put a disclaimer out
in
there.
everything we do. Listen, in everything we do, we're very passionate people. So if I'm happy, I'm happy.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm angry,
Yeah.
it could be,
Well, you don't get angry like you used to these days. Like I know I don't. My
No,
temper has
no,
subsided substantially.
no,
It's crazy.
no.
Because I want peace. Like that's really what I want. I want peace, serenity. And we have ways of obtaining that. So we don't need to, go from 0 to 100 anymore. Like I don't. I know I don't. It takes a lot to piss me off now, too.
I've learned.
I'm not so sensitive.
I've learned to let things go. You gotta let things go quick,
Yeah.
quick.
Right.
You gotta let them go quick.
Yeah.
That don't mean to say you cut me off in the car. I might flip you the bird. That's not. I might. I'm still a New Yorker.
Yeah.
I'm still. You cut me off, I'm gonna roll down my window and go, hey, and then 2 seconds later, I'm like, nah.
Yeah. I might follow you into a parking lot and wait till you go in the store
I
and
used
then stab your
to
tires.
follow your ass into the parking lot.
Yep.
And get out of the car. Get out of the car.
Hey, I got cut off in a parking lot one time. Some guy, he's watching me. I got my blinker on. I'm about to turn to a spot. He watches me and he guns it and takes a spot. I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Yeah. And here, right before that, right, I was all spiritual. I'm like singing Kumbaya in my car. And then he does that. He gets into the store. And I swear to God, I was looking for something sharp to pop these tires. Spirituality went right out the window. And then I had to ask God, I said, God, please help me
Look,
from being angry. Forgive him. I forgive him. I'm going to go on my own way. And it ain't worth it.
this is what happens. This is the difference. If I follow his will or I follow my will. People understand what I'm telling you? I follow
Yes,
his will.
that's right.
I follow his will. Things are not as bad as you think they are, and at the end of the day, they work out. If I follow Nick's will, remember I mentioned a minute ago, expectations,
Mhm.
Nick's expectations. My expectations are selfish. They're just naturally selfish.
You want what you want.
Like I want what I want. I want what I want.
Right.
Me.
Most important.
And it took me a long time, and I'm not there yet. It's not like you don't graduate. I don't have
Right.
a diploma.
No, hell no.
Nick, cap and gown. No, this is all day, every day for the rest of my life.
Mm-hmm. It's beautiful, though. That's beautiful. It's like we're just making progress. You got to go.
On that note,
you got to go.
On that note, my people, New York Nicky T and Chef Giuseppe got to be somewhere.
We do.
In like an hour-ish.
Yep. We get to be somewhere. We get to be somewhere.
Got like 90 minutes of shit. We just fucking ate up 90 fucking minutes. And I'm always worried about filling the time. I go, how are we going to fill the time?
Right. Easy. Natural. Hey, God bless everybody. Thank you again for tuning in. Episode 4 in the books. We love you. Keep it coming. Stay tuned.
Later.
Later.
I'm out, bro.
All right, later.